Hey, how are you? So I made quite a few changes over the last day or two. I'm saying this for my own gratification more than anything else because no one really watches this show yet, but I still want to say it. It's my show, so I'm going to. Changed a little bit about what's happening here. I'm going to do it a little more structurally than I have been. I have built an actual structure. It's just a document that shows how I can do things because I'm trying to do things a little bit better. I want the show to be better. I don't think it's as good as it could be right now. I don't think it's very good at all. But I've determined to do this. Thank you for being my therapist there for a moment. I'm going to give more clickbaity titles. I'm going to have 2 segments per show. And the first one's going to be the clickbaity title. So, yeah, that's about it. Jack is still going to be an issue, so you're going to get to hear him sing throughout the videos. There's nothing I can do about that. Don't get birds if you want to be a YouTuber. All right. I only became a PC gamer within the last few years, but one thing I have consistently loved about it ever since is the availability of Xbox Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass gives you access to over 100 games. Some of them are actually good. For every good game that is on PC Game Pass, there's like 13 bad ones. It's a very, very narrow ratio on there. To be fair, I have played some of my recent favorites on there, though, including Sunset Overdrive, Chivalry, Persona 5, and the Ori games. And big shout out to Sunset Overdrive. That game was like basically tailor-made to my tastes. All of which I absolutely loved, particularly against Sunset Overdrive. I actually wrote it down. But again, the content is somewhat limited. Usually within about a month or two, I get tired of what's being offered on Game Pass, and I just unsubscribe. I'll resubscribe again when the mood strikes me or they have something I want to play, but I'm just not going to keep it if I don't use it. I'm not going to pay for the service. Well, that wouldn't have been the case for this man. A man won a Microsoft prize of Game Pass Ultimate. However, upon receiving the paperwork, he actually read that he would have had to add $7,300 of taxable income to his 2023 taxes. That would increase his taxes the next year by U.S. law to $1,752. He would have to pay an extra $1,752 in taxes. Not exactly a free prize for you. The prize would have been for 40 years. And our OP, the optimist that he is, says that he might only get to use 10 of those years. It's not transferable. He cannot just take the cash value, which would have been $7,300. He could have used part of that to pay to the government. No, the only thing he could do was take the 40 years of Game Pass and be taxed $1,752. So he declined the prize. And to be honest, I would have too. Because, again, OP worked it out. He figured out that $1,752 would be equivalent to just buying 10 years of Game Pass. So, yeah, that really opens my eyes. You got to be careful with entering contests because even if you win, you could be charged this exorbitant tax. Fun fact to my fellow Canadians, big prizes like this are considered to be windfalls, and windfalls are not subject to tax. A Nova Scotia radio station has people a little bit triggered with a contest they have called the Baby Grand. This is being held by BJ and the Q Morning Crew, stationed out of Halifax, actually broadcast to 4 major maritime cities. To quote the post they made on their Facebook page, the best thing about kids is making them. Basically, they were going to bring in people from all around the Maritimes to all 4 of the stations that they broadcast to and have them prove they were not pregnant, then have a contest to see who could get pregnant first. The first one to get pregnant gets $1,000. This is a unique premise for a contest. I will give them that. I would hope the only people who would apply for this contest were people who are already planning to have a baby. Because $1,000 is not worth that prize, man. That is an expensive thing. Like, a baby will eat up $1,000 in diapers by the time it's out of diapers. Like, ain't no way I'm doing that. And, yeah, that's the show for today. Thanks for stopping by. Take care of yourself. I appreciate you. Drink some water, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.